Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from October the 29th to November the 4th. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. So let's start with October the 29th, which is a Sunday. It's a good enough morning and afternoon period. A lot of emotional planets are there. You're going to do well enough. There's a bonding, there's a togetherness. You may be oversensitive sometimes, you may be a bit moody sometimes, but overall I can see that you'll do well enough on this Sunday, October the 29th. If you are with people who tend to be saying things which makes you not very happy, just move away. I like your evening and nightfall session the best. You're going to be rewarded, you're going to meet people who can help you in business or help your career. So even if it's a Sunday and you have the possibility of being with these people, go. If you want to just be with your loved ones, that's good enough as well, because these good planets will bring a better bonding in romance, better bonding in marriage anyway. But there are some business planets there, so try and mix business and pleasure, although it's a Sunday. October the 30th for you in Aquarius is a problem because makes you tend to be very dominating, very stubborn, very pushy, very demanding. So try not to do that. It's a Monday, it's a working day. And because this is a day like this, you're going to be at a loss of getting support. You're going to be at a loss of advancing. So you need support. So be the opposite. Be supportive of others. Appreciate what others do for you. Talk nicely to them, and you will make your afternoon and morning and afternoon period much better for this Monday, the 30th of October. I like your evening and nightfall session very much, and you're going to do well in the evening nightfall session. In fact, you probably find all the solutions waiting in the evening nightfall session where earlier you just can't get them. So if you're working late, you can use all those solutions. Otherwise, if you're socializing, mix business and pleasure, your communication level will be very good. You will speak well. Your ideas will be nice. It's basically promoting yourself in the evening nightfall period or just enjoying yourself, which will be good for you. October the 31st starts very nicely. It's a Tuesday. It's a working day. It's going to start beautifully. It's going to end beautifully. You've got 24 hours to get to do things which are going to reward you. So at your place of work or if you're in business, there's every chance your ideas, the way you present things, the way you discuss things, the way you promote things, all are going to be watched and you are going to be the winner. So go all out. Try your luck in any area. If you're looking for a romance, try your luck. You will get it. And in any area, people want to listen to you. Evening nightfall period is also wonderful. It's good for socializing. It's good for business as well. So mix business and pleasure. And go out with your colleagues, go out with your bosses, go out with your business people, or go out with your loved ones, or get your loved ones and go out with the other business people too. Mix business and pleasure. There's a reward waiting, there's enjoyment waiting as well. Let's go to November the 1st. That's going to be a very bad morning, afternoon and evening period. And these planets are so strong that they'll want to creep into your evening and nightfall period too. Well, don't be arrogant because these planets want you to do that. Don't be provocative because these planets want you to do that. Improve teamwork. Be kind and appreciative to people. Be supportive of other people. Give way for other people to get the limelight and get the promotion and get all the praise. That way you will be able to win a lot of support because you will not compete with anybody. Once you start to compete with anybody, these planets go haywire and they will attack your planets. So try to be a person who is supportive and who is helpful, and you will be able to lessen the trouble waiting to happen on the November the 1st, especially morning and afternoon periods. Evening and nightfall periods are very good. So these good planets of the evening nightfall are there in the morning as well, afternoon as well. They're trying to help you, but they can't. So they do little bits of help for you, they move away, so there's no continuity. The continuity is from the negative planets, on and on and on, they trouble you and bring problems. And you create your own problems basically. But evening nightfall session, your planets are very strong, the planets that support you. So they are going. Now, these negative two planets who are troubling you earlier part of the day don't just disappear in thin air. They also move into the evening nightfall session, but they're not very strong. during that period. So you're going to get the advantage in the evening nightfall period. November the 2nd for you coming from Aquarius is okay. Emotional planets are there, but it's a working day, Thursday. So you got to use logic, you got to use facts and figures. You may be being led by your heart, you may be moody, you may be changeable, but it's an okay morning and afternoon period. To improve it, use logic, use facts and figures, focus on what you really have to do and get it done. Don't let your mind wander around. Evening nightfall period is excellent for you. Plenty of good news, your communications are very good. A lot of good news comes, whether in job, whether in career, whether the people you're with. So mix business and pleasure, and you will be able to do well in all departments in the evening and nightfall period of November the 2nd. November the 3rd is not very good to start with. Now you'll behave very bossy, you'll be very demanding, very pushy, very prodding, and most of all want to dominate and take charge. Stop it. Don't do anything of this sort, or the day will progressively worse and worse, and by the time the evening comes, it's going to be a horrible day. Now if you do the opposite and be supportive and be appreciative and let other people take the glory and let other people, you support other people, that way you yourself can do well enough. You yourself will also get part of the good news. You yourself will experience also advancement and expansion in something or another. Evening and nightfall, I really like your Friday. So it's a time to go out socializing, looking for romance. If earlier part of the day you were rejected, don't worry, evening nightfall period is much better for you in romance. So save it for the evening nightfall period. Be out with your marriage people as well. Be out with business people, colleagues, and you're going to get very good things done. Reward is waiting for you in the evening and nightfall period. November the 4th, which is a Saturday, that's an excellent morning and afternoon period. So much going for you. So many issues there waiting for good things to happen. Good news just filters in. So communicate, ask favors, show off your skills, talk about your management, talk about your communication, just project yourself, and you will see that others take notice for you and they find you attractive, whether for work or elsewhere, and you will do a very good thing for yourself, some very good thing for yourself, morning and afternoon period. Evening and nightfall I really don't like. So here you can see how the day can change extremely at some part of the day. Evening. Now these negative 2 planets are also there in the morning afternoon session, which is very good for you, as I said. But they can't do much, you see. They create little pockets of problems. But these little pockets of problems, if they are not attended to, they turn into a cannonball during the evening and nightfall period, and that's going to be the one blasted at you in the evening nightfall period. So don't create problems in the morning afternoon, and you will have a much better in the evening nightfall. Avoid company evening nightfall of people who drink too much or who have bad habits, because you are going to be influenced badly, and if somebody sees you in their company, the looking down on you will also happen because of the company you keep. Accidents are really very possible, and being let down or disappointed is very possible as well. Could be that your plans may change, may be cancelled, and maybe that's what I'm talking about, making you very unhappy, or could be worse. If you don't have to socialize, just go back home, although it's a Saturday. But if you have to be out, play safe, because there is trouble brewing for you in the afternoon. Actually, these planets are there throughout the whole day. So throughout the whole day, anything can happen, but I see the worst situation in the evening nightfall period. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session. That 90-minute session is going to be dealing with your next 5 or 6 years. And in that session of 90 minutes, I will use your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms while we Skype, face read you while we Skype, use Kabbalistic Tarot if you want as well. And the chances of us together making your next 5 or 6 years the best possible are very strong, because it's going to be early detection. You'll have time to plan things even years ahead. Whether it's got to do with health, whether it's got to do with job or business, whether for marriage areas, whether for romance areas, any area we will talk about it. I will give you many solutions how to improve your horoscope as well. So go to Skype, send me a message me on Facebook as well. And if you want, send me an email. Let's get down to it and let's get your next 5 or 6 years to be your best. Until then, thank you and good luck.